Hi guys, today I'm going to be playing Anime Tycoon. So first I'm going to skip like a few minutes till we get some basic progress. And I saved up a little bit. So I have to save up a little bit more. And I am going to get this upgrader. And then I'm going to try to get cash from right here. And I might try to buy the abilities. So I'm gonna wait. And also, for some of these abilities, like some of these tycoons, they're a little bit broken. Like they're too cracked. Example is the Monkey D. Luffy, that tycoon, too cracked. The punches, it has a wide range and it's so powerful. And it's so spammable. Like Key Bass is too, but it has such a big area. And also, so is like, I forgot what it was. It was like a samurai? Was it Naruto? I think it was like samurai. Like, you literally spam. Like, that's crazy. You literally spam, and it has a humongous area. Like, you can barely dodge it. Like, it has like these big spheres. And it's just like Key Bass, spammable. But it's super OP. So, it's way too cracked. I think they should maybe make every tycoon equal in a like sort of way. I chose this because like I didn't see any other ones that I wanted it to be, so I just chose this. And some controversial stuff like Goku. Can he beat Saitama? So, first, Saitama, he can one-shot anybody. So, that's a thing. But Goku, he can dodge any punch from Ultra Instinct. Unless there are, universal speed. So, definitely that. And since he can't dodge universal speed attacks, you will see that now mostly nobody, not even Saitama, has that fast of a punch. Probably like close to light speed, not universal speed. So his attacks are dodgeable, but his recoil, like his backlash from his attacks, the area that it destroys, it might hit Goku, but it'll just scratch him. It won't do health damage. So I think Goku slams, and even if he's dodging all the attacks, he has super powerful attacks. Even though some of them, they're like, oh, it's the same Kamehameha for the last past few hundred episodes. But here's the thing. Each time he uses it, it gets stronger. So, in MUI, by that time, he can probably decimate Saitama. He might have to go all out. Not maybe all out, but like he will have to use Ultra Instinct a lot. Because I think his next form is kind of, people are spoiling and saying it might, they theorize that it might be like this Silver Saiyan. Like, it has like a bunch of hair and then he's just floating. So people are theorizing that. Might be true. Might not be. So, now that Goku can defeat Saitama, who is stronger, Goku or Gear 5 Luffy? Actually, let's start with Naruto. Naruto versus Gear 5 Luffy. And I'm talking about Baryon mode, by the way. Naruto. So, in considering power and dodging speed, by the way, if you guys did not know, Luffy's Gear 5, his dodges are better than Ultra Instinct. Because he has like unlimited observation. You know how Goku's instinct, it kind of, as when his punch is coming, he just dodges it on instinct. But for Luffy, he sees it coming from like a mile away. So it's his observation's a lot better than Goku's Ultra Instinct. And that's a point, but now we're going to get to the main topic. Naruto Baryon mode versus Luffy. So, for power, I'm doing Baryon mode. I don't know. People say that, you know, the explosion that Naruto did, it was like a gigantic nuke. People are saying that's stronger than Baryon mode. Because that explosion was gigantic. What people don't know, that in Boruto, people think Naruto got weaker in Baryon mode. He didn't have those big explosions, but that's actually not true. Because whenever he, people started saying he's getting weaker, he's actually not, but he's getting stronger. But the creator of Boruto said they don't want to make it too flashy. They just want to make all the attacks compact so it looks a lot more real life. Like you're feeling the experience, like it's actually happening. So that's like a big up. Like you can definitely see the combat style in it. It's not like super unrealistic. Some people might like it that way, but the Boruto creator, he didn't like it. So he kind of switched it up. But Naruto did get a lot stronger from that explosion nuke. So, even if Naruto did that big explosion, it would only deal a certain damage. But I'm pretty sure Luffy's observation, it can dodge that. Because if he uses, if he teleports away, like, because Luffy Gear 5, he's like crazy fast. So, if that explosion were, suppose, 2% of the world, Luffy, his distance, it's not really limited in the show. So, we can see that Luffy can probably dodge that attack. Observation first, know what's coming, and then he can teleport out of there. So, he can dodge that. If it was not Baryon mode, but Baryon mode, you would see to realize that Baryon mode, he would go real combat with Luffy Gear 5. He would not use that flashy abilities. He will just go full on, full power, Baryon mode, teleport all over the place, and hit him with Rasengan's. So, talking about current Naruto in the manga. So right now, Naruto Baryon mode, it hasn't been mastered in the manga and in the show. So we'd have to assume about its full power right now. So in my opinion, considering factors, I think Luffy Gear 5 might win. Here's why. So, in a fight against Vegeta Ultra Ego, Luffy Gear 5 decimated him. Like, he lost a little chunk of his health. Like, it was like maybe like 5% of his health. It was in a game called Mugen something. So, in that game, it's very realistic and considers all their abilities, all their damage, all their health. Considers all that. So, the game says that Luffy dodges most of the abilities that Vegeta Ultra Ego has. So, we can now compare Ultra Ego to MUI. It's pretty relatable. You can see that it's pretty similar. Ego. There's not a gigantic power level difference. So you can definitely see that. And I think that Ultra Ego is stronger than Naruto. So, I think Luffy could probably beat Naruto. Because first he would use Monkey Gun. It would blast Naruto into the ground. And when Naruto teleports up, Luffy will use his gigantic fist, the one that he used against the gym monster. And he will use that and decimate the entire land. And then that will catch Naruto. Because Luffy's attacks are like beyond light speed. They're crazy fast. So you can't really dodge it. And the area is insanely fast. Before, Luffy's attacks were slow. They were predictable. But now, he's so fast and unpredictable that Gear 5 is the biggest change. So now, the Gear 5 difference is insane. Even Leopard got destroyed. And Leopard Awakened is crazy. Like, Awakened Leopard, like, the speed of the attacks, it was like Goku, but faster. Teleport, immediately go around the place and absolutely decimate everyone. And he was like insanely fast. Because his attacks, they were usually like loading up and then you had to wait for it. But now it's like immediately, because even though he's not mastered it, it's kind of like a both. I'm talking about current power levels. Both haven't mastered their abilities. He hasn't mastered Gomu Gomu no Mi. Hito Hito no Mi. Gomu Gomu is the rubber, but he actually is a Hito Hito no Mi because the government disguised it as rubber. But it's the strongest devil fruit in the world. If you imagine something, it becomes true. So the government actually said it was rubber, so Luffy believed it. Then he became rubber. But he found his transformation, so that's fine. And also, after Luffy would beat Naruto, it's like kind of like controversial though. But in my opinion, in power levels, I think Luffy would definitely win. I think he can solo their verse easily, pretty easily. Even those light speed attacks, easy. It won't even hit him. He can still do his attack while using observation or flash step. So, pretty easy. Nothing hard. Now, the question is, can he beat Goku? So, now we're going to compare their power levels. Vegeta Blue, he destroyed. And Vegeta Ego, pretty similar to MUI. There's not a humongous power difference, as I said. And, as you can see, the way that Luffy destroyed was that whenever Vegeta tried to attack with his semi-AoE abilities, Luffy always dodged out of them. And then Vegeta, for some reason, he couldn't dodge any of Luffy's abilities. I mean, like, he could, but if you watch the footage, you could see that whenever Vegeta was trying to hit, it mostly got dodged easily. But Luffy, as I said, his attacks are like universal level. They're crazy. They're faster than light. So, they're so fast that Vegeta's, what do you call it? His little observation, I don't know what it's called, like, dodging ability, it didn't work. It was way too fast, his abilities. So, most probably, Luffy gets a point for dodges. Let's talk about power now. Goku has some pretty impressive feats. And so does Luffy. So we're trying to compare power level through seeing their feats. Goku, with his power, with his feats, he can probably destroy planets. And I'm pretty sure so can Luffy. And you might be wondering how. How can Luffy do that? So, first, this is kind of like power and destructive force all together. I'll probably give this one to Goku. He has not for power, but for destructive force. Like, Goku definitely wins that one. Because Luffy has a disadvantage because he can't really fly in space like Goku can, so it would be really hard for him to destroy planets if he can't go in outer space. So that's that destructive force comparing planets. That I'd probably give to Goku. And now let's talk about power. But power, let's see. This is a really difficult one. Let me actually go to an easier one first. First, let's do health. So, I think it might go to Luffy. So hear me out. Luffy was able to dodge punches of fists that could destroy planets. Like, what do you call it? The giant golem. His fist was so gigantic that if he were to be in like space, it could have made a gigantic dent in a planet. So he handled that pretty easily, and he took multiple hits from multiple enemies, even before Gear 5. And they were like incredibly strong enemies, so that says something. Incredibly strong. So you can see that now Luffy, I might give it to him. We've seen Goku get beat by a lot of people, like especially people that use mostly close combat. And I think that Luffy might have a little bit more durability. It's kind of comparable, super close. But next one, I think it's going to be like maybe power. So power, I might give it to Luffy. Along with his dodging and Goku's dodging all combined, and then you match it with power, you can see that now Luffy can dodge any attack. He hits incredibly hard. He can throw people across extremely hard floors. So, and with ease. So it's crazy. So, after he can do that, he can also, Wait, might have to rethink this. Let me think. You know what? I might give this one to Goku. Here's why. So, I thought about it, and actually, after I thought about it, Goku, he actually destroyed people through planets. And here, so it's like a kind of a tie. Little more to the side and the other more to the side. It's kind of like even. But they're both not fully complete yet. So that's what. And also the person that just beat me, that was like the Monkey D. Luffy thing, Tycoon. I was talking about super toxic. It's like insanely toxic. Like, wow. Like, it's way too toxic. You saw how that kid destroyed me? Yeah. That was just one ability. He didn't use anything else. One. And it was like my key blast. So that's insane. Lucky D Luffy's that thing is way too cracked. So Luffy wins against Naruto. It's a tie between Goku and Luffy, and they're both not complete. So if they're complete, I might make a video on which one would win with their full power level and why. So I'm gonna actually end the video here. So hold on. Come on, dodging. Alright, I'm gonna end the video here, guys. I'm gonna see you later. Bye.